This is your 3-minute real estate market update brought to you by Coast Realty. In this month's market update, I wanted to talk about two things. Inventory, which is one of the most significant issues in the real estate industry today, and I wanted to talk about some of the headlines that we're seeing right now that, while they may be factually correct, are misleading to consumers in a lot of ways. So let's get started. On this graph, the red line is new listings coming to the market back in 2022. In the first half of 2022, new listings were beginning to approach pre-pandemic levels. In fact, the people that were calling for a housing crash used this statistic because they said new listings are going to continue to climb as the market slows. Price is always determined by supply and demand, and as new listing rates climbed and less people want to buy, they said the market was going to crash. What really happened is the second half of the year saw new listings starting to fall. This is what's kept upward pressure on prices. We wrapped up December with 21% fewer new listings coming to market than the prior year, so no doubt we're not seeing the listings that we need to balance out the market. Now, there are several reasons for that. Some maybe have interest rates that say we're going to stay where we're at, and certainly there are those who say we don't want to put our house on the market because we're not sure where we're going to go. All of these contribute to an inventory issue that we're going to face in the spring market. The last topic I want to address is misleading headlines. So headlines are doing more to terrify than clarify. A recent survey from NerdWallet said 67% of Americans say a housing market crash is imminent in the next 3 years. And people think that because of headlines like these. Now, while all these are factually true, they don't tell the whole story, but they get people to read the articles and read the information because these headlines are alarming. These headlines will make you think the market is about to crash. So what I want to do is take the recent foreclosure data that these are pointing to and break it down. This is a look at U.S. properties with foreclosure filings, and it's going all the way back to 2005. And what you can see in those dark red bars is those were the years where we had over 1 million foreclosure filings per year in this country. Now, if you think about this and you look at the data of how much foreclosures have increased over the past, we went from nearly record lows of foreclosures in 2020 and 2021 up to 2022. That's the 115% increase that the headlines are talking about. They more than doubled, no doubt, but the 324,000 foreclosures is nowhere near the millions and millions that were recorded when the housing market crashed in this country. So we're in a very different period of time, a very different landscape for what's happening in our housing market. This has been your 3-minute real estate market update brought to you by Coast Realty. Check back next week for more tips on how to navigate the real estate world.
We hope you have found this information helpful. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to make sure you see all of our helpful videos. Coast Realty offers full-service real estate including buyers, sellers, investors, and a property management division.